Hey there, happy Sunday everyone. Coach Amy coming at you today. We're going to cover some seasonal survival tips and tricks that hopefully will help you guys to navigate this social season with grace, okay? If you watch our video today, whether it's live or recorded, be sure and make a comment on it, something that you took away, something that you learned, something that you appreciated, and you will be entered to win our Caribou gift card for this week. We'll draw for that probably on Thursday or Friday. So be sure and make a comment below something that you learned from the video and we'll enter your name to win. So you guys, this season can be challenging. And the reason for that is there's a lot going on. There are a lot of events between now and honestly past January 1st. And that can be hard for people because they feel like, well, why even get in a plan? Why even try to create a healthy, menu or why even try? Because there's just so many uncontrollable things. Let's just throw in the towel for the next 8 weeks and I'll start over January 1st. Not a good plan. Absolutely not a good plan, okay? So what we wanna do is we wanna share with you some tips and tricks, some ways that you can navigate this season with grace so that you do not have to throw in the towel for 2 months, but you can go to these social events. Number one, it's important to socialize. It's so important for us to have healthy relationships with our friends and family and colleagues, and we want you to understand and know how to do this and leave feeling confident, leave feeling energized and amazing about the choices that you made and having really enjoyed the event instead of it creating anxiety and stress, okay? So first and foremost, the thing that you need to think about is what are your major events? I had a client actually recently just text me her list of, okay, between now and the end of the year, here are the major things we have going on. And she is in an important phase right now. Like she is going through a very specific fat loss phase. So in order for us to be successful with this, we need to be strategic, knowing that those events are going to be less within our control. The time that is in our control, we need to be smart with. So my first tip is sign up for a meal prep service. I understand that it can be a little bit on the spendy side, but the reality is if 80% of your meals can be better quality, protein forward, nutrient dense, and something that you don't have to physically fix, are you more likely to eat healthy? Absolutely. So why not just set yourself up for success, sign up for a meal prep service, whether it's like a Blue Apron, or a HelloFresh or something like a Power Plate meal, something that's already just pre-done. Set yourself up for success and make the meals that you eat at home or the meals that you eat at work or for lunches or breakfasts consistent, healthy, balanced, and protein forward. Okay, first rule of thumb. Okay, secondly, when we go to these events, I'm gonna list a whole bunch of tips and tricks. You guys, you do not have to do all of these, okay? Pick 3 to 5 that will work well for you and try it, incorporate it, okay? But you do not have to do them all. I'm just gonna, everyone's a little bit different. We all have different personalities and how we like to socialize. And so I just wanna provide you lots of tips and tricks that each of you may benefit from. So choosing a smaller plate when we're at a gathering can be helpful. This is something I was visiting with a newer client with. He's like, oh my word, I didn't realize, but by the end of the night, I think I ate half a bag of pretzels. Choose a small plate and never, ever, ever. First rule of thumb, never eat off the platter, never eat out of the bowl. Always, always take a serving and put it on your plate, okay? If we choose a smaller plate, we're more likely to choose a smaller serving. So it's just a really handy way to control how quickly we're eating so that our brain has time for those satiation signals to light up and say, hey, I'm full, I'm happy, and satisfied. Here's another thing that honestly I learned a long time ago. I love you guys, right? I love Minnesota, but a salad is not pasta. It's not covered in mayonnaise. It doesn't have Jell-O in it. That is not a salad, okay? So I learned a long time ago, when I bring a side dish, I'm bringing a leafy green salad. Bring something that is veggie forward. in case no one else does, or they say they did, but it's not actually a salad, and you have something that you can really fill up on that's going to be crisp and delicious. Make one of your favorites. Make your favorite dressing. Bring your favorite dressing, whatever it is. Bring something leafy and green that you can have on the side. Okay, so here is something to think about when you're building your plate. Number one, always prioritize your protein. Go take a look at what's there. Scope out everything that's there. Is there tri-tip? Is there pork chops? Is there burgers? Is there roast chicken? Whatever it is, this is the protein that I want. Prioritize that. Get that on your plate. First round through, okay, get a reasonable serving of carbs, cupped handful of carbs, whatever it is that you want. Is it mashed potatoes? Is it cheesy hash browns? Is it the stuffing? Okay, so enjoy that. And then fill the rest of your plate with vegetables. Okay, this is building a beautiful peak plate where you will start your meal off. Okay, so protein, we've got our cupped handful of carbs, and then we have our gigantic serving of leafy green salad or veggies. You're going to eat that, enjoy that, and set the timer on your phone. Set the timer on your phone, set the timer on your watch, take a look at the clock. Once you finish your plate, I want you to give it 15 minutes. 15 minutes, okay? We need time for these signals to reach our brain and to really understand, am I full? Do I need more food? Do I need to go for round two? Okay, so set your timer. And in the meantime, go visit with friends, talk with somebody you haven't seen in a while, visit with family, ask questions, get to know someone. Move away from the food table. This is the important part, okay? Move away from the food table and just engage, chat, create and build stronger relationships. Okay, let's talk desserts. So you could also bring a dessert or a side that is a healthier option. Maybe something that's like a lower calorie ice cream. You know, I know there's a lot of really yummy ice cream options right now that are lower calorie. Maybe you want something delicious with some Greek yogurt or some homemade candies that are like protein forward. I have a client who makes these protein Reese's peanut butter cups. Absolutely fine. But if you choose not to do that, you can have dessert, right? Scope out the dessert that you want. Scope out the thing that you can't live without, the non-negotiable. Set it aside. Again, we're going to have a reasonable portion. We're not going to overdo it. That's absolutely acceptable, okay? So decide if you want to bring your own dessert, something that's a healthier option, or do you want to just enjoy what's there? Make sure you're not going into the event starving. In this week's social content that you'll see coming out, we talk about some tips that really help with cravings. Number one way to start a successful event is not to skip breakfast that day. You need a balanced breakfast with 30 grams of protein. You need a balanced lunch. Do not go into the event having hoarded all of your calories or thinking, I'm just going to save everything because I want to eat all the things. You are absolutely setting yourself up for failure because we're going to make poor choices. So eat veggies going into the event, eat some healthy protein, and it will make it a lot easier for you to control the portions of what you do have there. Something that helps is really being intentional as you're enjoying your food, okay? We're not standing over the treat bowl, shoveling in the goodness. We're not take your food, go sit down. And I understand that we're there to be social, but when you're enjoying your food, do just that. Savor every bite. Think about how it feels, the texture in your mouth. Think about the smell of it. Think about what you love about it. Is it savory? Is it sweet? What's the complexities? Really focus on what am I enjoying about this food? It will help those signals to go off in the brain. The more you engage in what you're actually tasting, the more those signals light up the brain. Okay, so be intentional, slow down, chew your food, savor it, enjoy it. Vice versa. If you've taken something that you thought, oh my word, this looks amazing, I want this thing, I'm gonna try it, and I go sit down and I'm eating it and I'm like, this is not good. I'm not enjoying this, but I feel bad. I don't know who made it. Do I just keep shoveling it in because I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings? No, we don't. Just set it aside, do what you can to discreetly discard it from your plate or throw your plate away. Do not continue to eat something that you are not absolutely enjoying. Let it go, and you don't need to feel bad about it, okay? Here's the other thing. Take a look for the seasonal special things that are not always around. Don't waste your calories on, okay, I'm saying these things because these are things that I would choose not to waste my calories on. Pretzels, popcorn, crackers, maybe that's your thing. If that's your thing and you want to go all in on that, that's fine. But I am just saying I would rather have something that I don't get often, maybe something super homemade that your aunt makes or your grandma or whatever it is. Enjoy the special thing and forget about the M&Ms. Forget about the popcorn or the things that you can get all the time that honestly, in my opinion, half the time don't actually taste good. So just save the calories for the things that you really do want that you don't always get to enjoy. Here's the other thing that can be helpful is to bring snacks and finger food that you can really enjoy. Bring sugar snap peas and carrots and celery. And you guys know I love my hack of my veggie dip with Greek yogurt, the Fage 2% Greek yogurt with the ranch dressing in there. It's just like the vegetable dip, but with like a lot less calories. And you can go ham on that stuff. Like really enjoy as much as you want of that. Bring pickle roll-ups, right? With a low-fat cream cheese and dill pickle and some high-protein lunch meat. You couldn't get better. Bring some jerky, bring some turkey sticks, whatever it is, bring something that's protein forward or a big full veggie that you can enjoy and not feel like you have to actually, if you don't want to actually restrain and you just want to kind of munch on things all night long, bring something that you can do that with and we don't need to feel regret with, right? Okay. Here's the other trick. We know that typically cocktails are involved, and it's always a good rule of thumb if we have a drink, glass of water, drink, glass of water. So always rotate water, beer, water, wine, water, cocktail, always, 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 okay? Getting some electrolytes in when we drink alcohol is also a great idea. But the other plan, honestly, that I would say is a secret weapon is bring some sort of carbonated fizzy, whether it's a Zevia or a LaCroix or a Spindrift, something that you will enjoy that you can pour into your glass where you're drinking something else that's probably 0 or no calories. You're enjoying it. It's different than just water and you don't feel the need to have 6 cocktails when maybe we can get away with 2 or 3 and have a really fantastic balanced evening, right? Okay, again, I mentioned this earlier, but where you sit, where you stand to socialize is important. Move away from the food table. We don't face the food table, don't stand in the room as the food table, just get out, right? Get out. We don't need to be near it. We don't need to be tempted by it. The more we look at it, the more we're going to say, oh, I think I am hungry. I think I am. Just move away and trust me, we're all better for it, right? Let's say we're hosting. And there is all the things left over. Oh my word, I can't be stuck with these brownies because my husband says he's going to eat them, but we all know by Wednesday they're all going to be in my belly, right? So if you need to send things away, arm yourself with to-go containers before you host the event, get some Ziploc baggies, send everybody home with a care package so that you are not left with things that you feel like you will not be able to control or moderate, okay? Here's the other thing. Be thankful with your voice, not your belly. I understand sometimes we want grandma, mom, family can pressure us into feeling like, have more. No, this is a sign. By you eating my food, it's a sign that you love me. It does not have to be. Express your gratitude, express your love for them by spending time with them, by giving them your time, your energy, your focus, your presence. You do not have to shovel your belly full of their food to show them that you love them, okay? And whether you address the elephant in the room or not, I actually find it better to just talk to them about it. You will feel better for it, right? So assure them, I love this. This is amazing. Me eating 3 servings of your sweet potatoes does not mean I don't love you or I don't appreciate that you made them. What it means is I'm trying to create a healthy relationship with food, and all I need is 1 serving, right? You guys, that's it for tips and tricks. You know that we've got our seasonal survival guide I sent out to everyone on our mailing list. If you need that or if you want it in a PDF, comment below in the video and I can certainly send that to you. If you would, share with me things that you struggle with this time of year and I would be happy to address them. Whether is it the treats at work? Is it the stress that maybe we're under and then that makes us overeat or overdrink or not prioritize good choices when we're at the social events? What are the things that you find you really struggle with this time of year? Is it routine? Do you find that you're so busy, you're not getting to the gym, you're not getting your movement in? And then not only is food different, but now movement is different. I would love to help with the things that you are struggling with, but I can't help if I don't know what they are. So please let me know. You guys, I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Get out, enjoy this awesome weather, and be sure and comment below if you watch the video. We'll put you in the drawing to win the Caribou gift card. Thanks, you guys.